I was studying on the computer late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For the Pope from his altar began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the Mass. He did the solar Mass, the solar Mass. It was a graveyard smash. He did the Mass. The extorted wads of cash. He did the Mass. He did the solar Mass from the Vatican in the castle east to the great white throne where the cannibals feast. The Jesuits all came from their humble abodes and poisoned everyone, fighting papal control. They did the Mass. They did the solar Mass, the solar Mass. It was a graveyard smash. They did the Mass. The extorted wads of cash. They did the Mass. They did the solar Mass. The laymen were out having fun. The rituals had just begun. The guests included heads of the UN, Henry Kissinger, and his son. The scene was morbid, guards were dressed up as clowns. The choir insane, chanting Lucifer in the background. The coffin bangers were about to arrive. Eat this Jesus cookie or we'll burn you alive. They did the Mass. They did the solar Mass, the solar Mass. It was a graveyard smash. They did the Mass. They extorted wads of cash. They did the Mass. They did the solar Mass. Out from his office the Pope's voice did ring. Seems he was troubled by just one thing. He opened the door and shook his head and said, "How long will it take to make all Protestants dead?" They did the Mass. They did the solar Mass, the solar Mass. It was a graveyard smash. They did the Mass. They extorted wads of cash. They did the Mass. They did the solar Mass. For now everything's cool. Continue on with the plan for one world government and control of all land. For you the living this Mass was not meant. Only for those who love the Council of Trent. He did the Mass. He did the solar Mass, the solar Mass. It was a graveyard smash. He did the Mass. He extorted wads of cash. He did the Mass. He did the solar Mass. Wah, 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 wah.